exponents. So exponents means repeated multiplication. Right, so let's look at the first example. So we're going to solve for, we have 3/4 squared. So that means that this squared, right, it's going to be 3 squared and then 4 squared, right? So we just move this in because it's going to be for both numbers, right? It's not just for the 3, it's not just for the 4, it's for both. So what's 3 times 3? Because, right, this is just telling you how many copies you have of 3 that you need to multiply. Right, so we have 3 times 3, and we have 4 times 4. So 3 times 3 is 9, and then 4 times 4 is 16. And that would be our solution. Let's look at another example. Example 2, we're going to solve for the following. We have 8/5, and it's squared. So we're going to bring that in to show that it's on both numbers. So we get 8 times 8, and then we get 5 times 5 on the bottom, which gets into 8 times 8, so that's 64. 5 times 5 is 25. And we can't reduce this any further because we don't have, say, any common factors, so this is our answer. Now let's do one final example. So example 3. Now, if the exponent is on the outside, right, of the parentheses, we can write the exponent on the numerator and the denominator, which is just confirming what we've been doing in the last 2 examples. So now we're going to solve for the following. So we have, right, this -2/3 to the 3rd power. So I'm going to do something a little different because it means the same thing. So we have -2/3. So rather than just putting this over on this 2 and then the 3, we're also going to do it like this. Because we're saying we have 3 copies of this. So we notice we have an odd amount of the negative sign, right? We have 3. So that means our answer is going to be negative. Then we're just going to multiply on the top together, and then we multiply what's on the bottom together. Right, so that looks like this. So it goes like 2 times 2 times 2. Then on the bottom it's 3 times 3 times 3. So what does that become? Well, 2 times 2 is 4 times 2 is 8. And then 3 times 3 is 9. Then times this other 3 is 27. And our answer is negative, so this is our solution.